Alrighty, well, many of us have stress part of our lives, and what can you do about all that stress? Well, Dr. Dan is a local chiropractor, Dr. Dan Kehres from Saginaw. And Dan, what can we do about kind of calming down a little bit?
So the first thing with dealing with stress is actually having a plan and setting a schedule that's set in stone. So a few things that you definitely want to have in that schedule is one, exercise. They were just talking about depression in another segment. When people are too stressed, they get depressed. And they've shown that exercise is just as efficient as antidepressants in almost all the research that they've compared these two things. So exercise is very efficient. The second thing that people don't think about much is having a time specifically set up to do chores. So if it's just during the week or on the weekend, set a couple hours aside to do chores. Also setting up time specifically for your family. And at the end of the night, you know, shut off the TV, shut off the computers, and spend time with your family and make the best use of that time as well. And then the last one, which we're going to be talking about in the next segment in more depth, is going to be setting a time for sleep. You know, being very specific with having a block set out for sleep and getting sleep, because sleep is very, very valuable for letting your body heal and dealing with stress.
I think we all love sleep, but you're saying medically it's an important part, should be an important part of your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sleep and exercise are two of the very main ones, but setting a plan in place is very important.
What about meditation? Do you do anything to kind of, you know, get in touch with your inner doctor?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, meditation and yoga are phenomenal, and when you go and you exercise, what it does is it wears your body down, and then if you take a couple minutes after exercise and just lay there and relax, it's important. Most people throughout the day, they're going nonstop and they never sit down just for 5 or 10 minutes and just quiet and relax. And that's one of the absolute best things that you can do. So I'm a big fan of meditation.
Find a quiet place. I do it every now and then too. I get all the bad stuff out of my fingers and I hold my fingers out like this. Everybody's got their own way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait for our next segment with you on the sleep because, you know, I love a good night's sleep. Thanks, Dr. Dan.
Absolutely.
Dr. Dan Kehres is here talking about the importance of sleep this morning, right, Dan?
Sleep's very, very important, and it really helps to reduce stresses, which is the main goal of what we're talking about here. So the first thing is right before you go to bed, there's a hormone in your body that's called melatonin, and that's supposed to raise right before sleep because that's what gets you into a nice deep sleep. So if you're having trouble sleeping, supplementing with the hormone melatonin can actually be very beneficial. Also, magnesium, which is a supplement, can also help your body relax and also help you get into a deeper sleep. A lot of people who take magnesium report that they get into a deeper sleep for one, but they also have a lot more dreams because they are sleeping deeper.
What's that?
This is a sun alarm clock. This is one of my absolute favorite things, my wife and I. It actually simulates a sunrise when you wake up, and it lights up real gradually. And so you can set it up to light up over a 30-minute interval. So if you want to wake up at 6:15, at 5:45 in the morning, it real gradually starts to light up. It's absolutely a very, very cool tool, and we wake up almost every single morning to this.
But what if you're waking up at a time when she's not waking up? Will that light in the room and it's like, put that thing off, I'm trying to get some sleep in here.
If you're completely used to it, absolutely. So that's important. The other big thing is having your room as dark as possible. So we're just talking about blackout curtains. If you have curtains in your room and there's any sort of light coming in, get blackout curtains, get them on the windows, and get all the light out of your room. Even the little lights, even the little lights that are on the VCR and stuff. Or you can get these things. These are real cool and trendy too. Lisa would probably like these too. The eye mask, it helps to block out all the light that you have in the room as well. So,
all righty.